What up, Valtopia? Hey! Oh, I want some music going in the background. Yes, I do. Hey, honey. This is Val, and this is episode number 1 of Rich, Hot, Badass. Right? So I'm going to wait for some of you guys to join on, and I'm going to share the magic. And I can't wait to talk to you guys and share with you really what's coming through the energy of Rich, Hot, Badass, the rose gold energy, and talking about your glow is your flow, how immersion and really allowing yourself to embody deeply into your soul guidance. Woo! And not listening to all the things that you think you can't do and that there isn't enough and that there's things to feel guilty about or things that you aren't allowed to do. People got them on all kinds of levels for all kinds of reasons. And it's keeping people from living their best experience, their most healthy experience, their most joyful experience, their most restful, sexy, loving, fabulous, rich, hot, badass life, okay? And every day I'm liberating family members, friends, clients, myself, and running with people that are liberated in the sense that they're free. They're free to be nourished. They're nourishing themselves and others. When they nourish themselves, the ripple effect spreads far beyond themselves. And most of the transformations that, including my own, occur from a place of real lack and scarcity initially. There's trauma, there's fear, and there's a place of just like the bottom, a place where you think you don't have what you need and you're never going to be able to feel right. Perhaps you have anxiety, perhaps you're physically unwell, perhaps you're the people that I'm speaking to have been through that and have come up so many times. And the coming up so many times is the journey of it. The journey of it. And so last week I went to Australia, I went to Gold Coast, Jimena, and I'm bringing through this rose gold energy. And I just, in the several years that I've come from a place where I thought I couldn't, and I was stuck and I didn't feel physically well and I didn't feel like I had what it took to be able to take care of my children and live a life that was, I really wasn't contributing on so many levels. I was basically shutting off from life. And so many of my clients and people that I light up daily to their rich, hot badassness are people that were in the same place for whatever reason. And hey, Joan, hello, say hello. Everybody say hello. I was feeling a little nervous as I got started, but I want to share this now. We are tuning in to what was already here inside of us. And we are allowing ourselves to take the space to reclaim our ability to ask for what we need, to recognize our own feelings and desires, and to create from that place. And it goes way beyond what I've been talking about on so many levels. And that's what really immersing myself last week in setting really powerful intentions as well. And seeing them come true and coming through. The biggest lesson coming through is what I want to talk about tonight. So say hello. Tell me what's going on. I do have my fuck yeah cards, but we are going to talk about this because I'm just going to allow the energy to come through for a minute. And let me share this to my group, Valtopia. If you're not in it, honey, you should join it. It's free to be in Valtopia. But what I'm going to talk about tonight, and I put it in the comments, is RHB monthly and RH fucking VIP, what is it? VIFP, RHB. This is monthly immersion. Because when you allow yourself to truly ask the questions, the deep questions, and not run away from them, which I know all about that fear of really tucking in and honoring gifts that we have come through us, and stepping away for years from the connection that we felt since we were born alive. And that's part of our experience of being, that we're called to do and be, that allows so much more beyond our own life when we truly tap into it. So I'm sharing it to Valtopia, and I'm getting ready to go. I'm having a little sip of wine. Are y'all with me? Who's have a cheers? Cheers! It's evening here, so I know y'all are waking up in Australia. So good morning. Say hello to my girls from the inner circle. If you're watching, I want to talk to you. Let me share this into. All right, I'm going to start sharing in a couple places. All right, here we go. Rich, hot, badass, episode number 1. So here's the thing. All day I've been getting all these awarenesses at a whole new level, and I keep having that come through, and feeling like funny, hilarious energy that wants to come through, and really powerful explanations of the shifts that I've gone through that have changed my life so much, from a place of thinking I couldn't do anything anymore that I wanted to do, to living far beyond the freedom that I ever thought I'd be living at this age, in this time, in this place. And so this is about taking that time and knowing when, how to tune in, and how to find the secret hidden layers of you that are always there. There's nothing missing, but those energies, when you really allow them to come forward and put yourself in a place where, like I feel right now, really awkward, okay? Because I'm opening up to new expressions of myself with you guys. And I really wanted to come on here and be super hilarious with the rich, hot, badass, and it feels uncomfortable. So I wanted to share that, because what I see so much from my clients who allow themselves to get past the point to where they do really start to own, and the ones that I met, that I activated in 2016, that really exponentially increased their income, like quadrupled their income, or one person received like a $40,000 check, things like that. I don't talk about that stuff a lot, because it does seem so magical, and it didn't seem like a predictable thing. But I want to begin to own up to the magic, the magic that I have been really tapping into these 3 years. I've talked a lot about emotions and releasing emotions and behavioral patterns, and understanding these things, because I was so curious, and it was so powerful and empowering for me to learn about this stuff. And I love talking about it. I could talk about that stuff all the time, and I'm really good at seeing it. But it occurred to me recently that I've shifted a lot. I've shifted so much, and I haven't been revealing all the joy and all the gorgeous rose glow flow that truly was a part of the abundance that I have been receiving. I have been receiving mysterious checks. I have been receiving mysterious bonus checks for the amount of 3,333. I do see numbers, and magical synchronistic things do happen, and I do hang out with amazing, like amazing people that do, like, blows my mind. They're my beautiful friends, and the impact that they have in the world, and also like the real person that's behind every world impact hitting person. We're all just people bringing through what we're meant to bring through, right? And the ones that have this large reach of impact and are really living in their passion and purpose are the ones that allow themselves to give into the flow. And I want to talk about the flow more, and I want to talk about the magic more, and the fun and the money that does come in, and raise the awareness of how odd curious my journey has been, so that you can be inspired to follow your own nose. You see, this is the bottom line. We're so different, each of us, and what works for some people doesn't work for another person. And while I know those of you who are drawn to me, we have traits in common of being highly aware, high performance, high achieving, highly energetic, highly creative, full on supernova people. This energy comes with certain histories and stories that we can share. And now let's talk about the magic and the different ways each of us have been coming into our rich, hot, badass life. And when I say rich, I mean rich. Think about what something is rich. It's full on. It's got a lot of depth and color and energy and frequency. It's rich. It can also mean a lot of money, but it's not the first and only thing that rich means. Rich is dense, full. And hot is an energy, like Katrina Riz says, it's an energy, it's a vibration, it's a frequency, it's spicy, it's fresh, it's juicy, it's activated, right? Hot, right? It moves. And badass, okay, you know, there it is. I do find that I have a rebellious energy of creative questioning. I'm curious and I follow my curiosity. Often I never get in trouble. I wasn't a get in trouble kind of girl. I always followed the rules. I was a good girl and a good student. I worked really, really hard to understand and do what I needed to do. And meanwhile, my badassness was visualizing and imagining and doing things in an unusual way that made me feel really bad for a really long time because nobody was doing it that way. And I wanted so much to fit in, but I didn't really. But I thought I did because I wanted some friends. I wanted to be cool. And I didn't want to get singled out or feel isolated. But all the times that I was isolated and singled out and alone, I was in a corner creating some magic shit and dreaming up the next thing. And then that stuff would come true. And that's what we're still doing here, honey. So let me see if I've been missing any comments. What's going on? Hey, Lily. There's my Suzy Q. Yes, Jones. Hey, Jennifer. Yes, honey. Let's Sue's my client. Honey, cheers. Mwah. Thank you. I'm glowing. So, oh, your toddler had the phone. Hey. So I love all that just came through, and I trust that exactly who is meant to connect in with this energy and message and me is going to see this. It's how it always works. I've set powerful intentions all along this journey that were really quite, oops. It's asking me to log in. No, I don't want to log in again. Oh, it's going to keep doing that, I think. Hopefully it keeps running. Let me know if there's anything going on. So that distracted me. What I want to say is there's so much coming through, and there's going to be a definite transmission and activation coming from this immersion that I've embodied myself. And embodying is about truly coming into purpose and focus with your soul directives, with your energy, your frequency, your ancestral patterns, your inner child, your you, everything about you that you might know and not know as they come together in a way that allows you to find the flow and to flow your hustle. Because, and you know, hustle isn't the best word, I guess, because it triggers people, but it's such a popular word, and it indicates our need to survive, right? And the truth is, no matter what your level of survival, you can flow your hustle, baby. And the more you surrender to the flow, the less hustle you'll be doing, right? Am I right? Can I get some hearts and some love and some fuck yes? Come on, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. I can't believe, well, actually, I know that it's soon I'll be doing this talk, and there'll be just, oh my gosh, so many people going, fuck yeah. I see us in a stadium going, fuck yeah. And I've got some concerts coming. I've got great experiences. I've been hesitant to claim them yet because they're not organized yet, but that's not a reason not to know that it's all coming in, because everything else that I've been seeing, I published my coloring book, an overnight bestseller. I have virtual clients around the world. I've worked on Oscar-winning movies. I mean, I've had a lot of visions and followed through all the way to a level that affords me the love and inspiration to inspire you to do the same for you. And that doesn't mean you're going to follow my path. It means you're going to follow yours. You're being guided. And so many of you tell me you are frustrated with journaling, or, there's certain things about you when we talk in our sessions that keep coming around and you're sort of blinded by. And I get it. I have mine. We all do. And that's what the immersion is about. It's about allowing the focus to come in and to really accelerate your embodiment. So obviously this would be a choice for someone that's really, like, I've been really dedicated and ready to just jump all in at many times in my life, way beyond there was ever an online entrepreneur experience. I've gone full in, all in for a long time. And I was always dedicated and ready to give anything for the expression and being able to paint and create. And I was always ready to fight for it and be with it and do and to get over to all the times I felt like I wasn't good enough or didn't know what I was doing or felt stupid or scared out of my mind. I went and traveled overseas as a young woman and partly excited and stupid and scared. You just kind of do the stuff and follow your heart, follow your inspiration. And now at 48, I get to see things come true, visions I had effectuate all the way to a completion because I finally gave in to the flow. I finally flowed my hustle. Yes! I wish I could see hearts on the laptop. Let me pull it up here. See it on the thing. So listen, here we go, put it up here. This is what we're talking about, and this is innovative new ways of staying present with your most divine connection, your deepest calling and purpose, the one that you've always known, the fears you have of visibility, the fears you have to really speak your truth on a level that feels like the one you've always known, but it was just so beyond the pale or whatever the expression is. It's time to face your rich, hot badass and let that bitch out because she's got good things to do and say. And this is for a man or a woman. We all know that person who just shows up. They show up and they show up physically, energetically, mentally, spiritually, talk the talk, walk the walk. And everybody's human and has their moments where they don't feel right or they're down or they're figuring it out. But the rich, hot badasses keep coming back up and bringing it, not just for themselves, but those around them. And they know that when they're not in their shine and fly, flow, tend to bring everybody down with them too. So it's our duty and calling, I believe, to tune into all that magical energy that's coming through and deal with it. Deal with it with the proper amount of physical energy, the proper amount of fitness, the proper for you. It's got to be what works for you. And that comes from tuning in. And if you can't tune in because you feel like you're blocked or you feel like it takes too much time and you've got too much going on because you're a rich, hot badass already, I'm telling you, we got to flow your hustle. You got to stop. You got to stop and have Valtopia time. We got to stop and have the Valtopia moment. As Susie knows, it's just 1 hour a week, and it can just really ripple change out your life experience. Look at this fucking grin. You don't think if you're hanging out with me once a week, I'm going to shine you. We have a really good time in our sessions. We do a lot. And the immersion is about allowing yourself to really tap into those places where maybe nobody else would really let you talk about it, think about it, be it, do it, feel it, and I'll feel it with you. And I'm really called to do this work. I was thinking this morning, confidence has come up so much for me. And I used to be so terrified and scared to say what I think or be and feel who I was. and I was fronting. At first I showed my fear and my insecurities, and it was very apparent. I was real sweet and shy, and everybody took advantage of me. I let people take advantage of me. So then I developed so many different personas, and I'm an actress, I'm a performer. So it's a part of my energy to see and feel you and mirror back to you what would elevate you or otherwise. And that's why that's a gift, to feel that empathy with others and understand and be able to also have the wisdom of my life experience and all the spiritual work I've done and the physical fitness work I've done and the creative work that I've done, and bring all of that through together in moments with you where we really sit with you and let you be, for the first time probably ever in your life, all the way, and own what's truly deeply inside of you from a place of fuck yeah, and allowing you to come up into that energy of yourself and embody that fully, no matter who you are. I don't care who you are, how high up, there's no pedestal for me. We are all brothers and sisters, and I trust that if you're drawn to me for this experience, we're going to connect beautifully. And I trust that each and every moment comes through exactly as it's meant to. Oh, that feels so good coming through. Okay, Sue says, absolutely, fuck yes. Yes, honey, right? Yeah, I love our sessions together. All my clients I love you guys so much. So this is going to be my monthly thing. It's just meant for really streamlining and embodying. It's going to get me embodied more in your time. Know what I mean? Less of me out there hustling, more flow for me, because I get to immerse with you in your experience. And I know, I trust what's come through from such a place of clarity and vision, and seeing what I've seen of how much can shift, how rapidly, when we truly allow the alignment, and how long it can take when we keep just getting this close and then giving up on ourselves and trying to go back to something that really isn't aligned. It's really powerful stuff. You guys know this, right? Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. All right. So the confidence. I'm the confidence queen. The get your mojo back. The ground your crazy cosmic energy that I don't think is crazy at all. I think it's your beautiful creativity. And when you learn to channel it through down into your root and your yoni magic, get your kundalini running, right? You guys know. So, well, cheers, ladies. Should we do some fuck yeah cards? I think I delivered the message, don't you? And what I'm going to be bringing through are these lessons that I've been learning, these the magical waves, the flow moments, how I actually, like the weird stuff that I actually did that's actually pretty fun and exciting, that led me to the moments that I'm living now, where I feel more free and embodied and nourished and healthy and loving and present and capable of creating wealth for myself and my family, and connected to my 2 little boys, and in a pleasant, positive relationship with my ex-husband, and beautiful with my family, and friendships blossoming every day, and clients blossoming. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, and you're part of this. And this is rich, hot, badass episode number 1, baby. Let's turn the tide in Valtopia from the where we came up, and now we're really coming up into another fresh level of creation. And this is inclusive. Don't you think this isn't about you? If you don't think this is about you, that's your choice. It's your awareness. But I know those of you who are with me right here, and of course, I usually only draw in those of you who do love and appreciate these frequencies. We are meant to find each other. And I love how beautiful all Valtopians are. It's so generous and loving. Each of you are beautiful people, so beautiful and giving and creative and generous people. So generous. So many of you donate your time and resources to so many people in need, and you're beautiful. Yeah, we don't give ourselves enough credit for what we do. Y'all are a beautiful community. The Valtopia community, I always tell my coaches and stuff, I have the nicest, most loving community. And that's why I'm really insistent on bringing through this concept of prosperity, because it's a story we're telling ourselves that we can be generous and kind and can't create abundance from within. We can do this. There's some stuff we need to get past, some ideas, some barriers that are keeping people in talking mode and stopping the actual creation from happening. And let's go with the flow. Let's get into the flow and get to the glow, baby, the G glow, right? We've got to keep it fun. I'm sorry, but if we can't have fun, I'm not going to do this. Okay? I just made a promise. And that doesn't mean that we don't get deep and we don't get serious and we don't go down into like the deepest layers of awareness. Y'all know. But we gotta have fun too. Don't take yourself too seriously. Please don't take yourself too seriously. Honey. Okay. Right? All right, come on now. Let's do it. Nina, hey. You gotta go back and watch the beginning. This has been innovative, right, Joan? This is new stuff. New, beautiful energy coming through. So yeah, I'll share some of the, I'm going to share definitely the flow, glow moments, and what the weird, beautiful, wonderful, wild, gorgeous things I've done, allowed myself to do that have actually super elevated my experience and ability to create abundance on all levels, and rich, hot badassery. And I'm going to talk about some of the mistakes, quote unquote, that were resistance that allowed me to shape my awareness and perspective, and that I can share with you so that you can maybe see yourself and miss those mistakes, or see that if you've done them yourself, it's not a big deal. It's part of the journey, right? So, Joan says, don't apologize for not having fun. I know, we like to have fun in Valtopia. That's definitely another prerequisite. We got to have some fun. Well, here's the thing. You start putting yourself out. You all know this. This is why you come to me, to get over this stuff. We put ourselves out, and especially in the beginning, I remember feeling so ridiculous to be talking to the phone. Like, who am I to be in my living room talking to the phone? I remember making fun of myself. And but I honored the drive that I had to speak to you guys. I could feel you, and I knew what was coming. I had been given the vision. I've been given the vision and the steps and everything. And then it's like, okay, now I got to show up every day and do this and that. And wow. And of course, sometimes we make choices because we think that's what we have to do, and it turns out that that's perfect for that. And then you have to know when to pull back and say, okay, now we're going to do this, right? And shift the tide to follow the energy of the vision. And I have the vision. I've had the vision all along. The vision is the Valtopia Wakey Wave. And it's about waking up each of us to how powerful we are, and clearing the prison of our minds, the prison that we think we have to do or be anything other than what truly flows through us. And getting to what truly flows through us is the journey, right? Am I right over here? So, okay, Joan, love you. I know. I actually need to go. I have to get ready to go. Okay, who's left? There says one person left. Or two people. I'm going to pull a card for everybody, and I'm going to go get ready. I'm not dressed. I got to go get dressed. I forgot what time it was. I was having so much fun talking to you guys. All right, ready? So these cards are my fuck yeah cards that I delivered on the way back from Costa Rica. Sing. They're amazing. I'm going to be redoing them. I think I'm going to make them plastic, because I think that would be really fun if they're plastic. And then I'm going to be selling them through my website, I think, so that I can connect with you more deeply. We'll be doing some fuck yeah classes where I will sit and hang out with you for a 3-hour session, and we'll get the appropriate group. I don't know if 8's the right number or 12 or at a time, and we'll hang out together either virtually or even in person and learn to use our cards. Honey, if you want me to fly me to your location and have a fuck yeah party with Valtopia, I'm down. That would be fun. And that would be life-changing. If you want some rock stars there, I can organize that too. Oh my gosh, my message is coming through right now. All right, sing, reboot. I ain't getting people. And nourish. Nourish. And that is the key. Look, you know where to put it so you can see it. Nourish. Oh, this is better in the daytime. For real, people. Fuck yeah. Well, I'm having more and more fun and getting more abundant and feeling more expansive and creating more and more beauty and love and light and beyond the love and light to integration, wholeness, connection, effective income, so that I can live this life and actually do this magic that I do every day. This is all coming in, and it's because I'm allowing myself to say fuck yeah more times to the things that I'm called to do that might feel weird or funny or strange. And that's how we're getting to the rich, hot, badass stuff. Okay? So own your frequency. There's nobody like you. And oh, Sue wants a card. I'm gonna pull a card for you really fast, and then we're gonna go. I love you, Sue. I loved our session today. You got it again. You are divine. You are divine, and you chose this. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So much coming through for you. Own your frequency. Love you guys. Book in. Book in for the RHB. Be the first. Be the first one to book in. I will do something beautiful and special for the first one to book in. Something unique that only you will have. Good stuff. Special. This is special. Bye, honey. Love you. Oh, it's not going to let me do it here. There we go.